Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, as you know, Alabama coming off a terrific year last year, getting back into the college football playoff and getting to the second round. But this team has more to prove. They lost their quarterback, Ty Simpson, to the draft, but they still have one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the country. Ryan Coleman Williams is looking for a little redemption after a low production year last year. The fans can't wait to see what this version of the Crimson Tide will look like this season. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. So Notre Dame's offense is up first today. This veteran has certainly been the leader of that receiver room. He's been productive, but also, Joel, the way that he leads these younger receivers has been so impressive.
Chris, how do the coaches put it? He's just reliable every single day, every single moment, and that's certainly the way it's going to be here today. When you need him to be in the right spot and make a play, he's likely to do it.
And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end. I think that you've got to come out and establish the run game. I think that's the only way that you have success, potentially throwing the football down the field later in the game.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking downfield. It's Carr. On the move now. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the defense brings him down. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. They bring the punter onto the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. No press here. The defense backing away. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And here's that wrinkle. The wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's third down coming up.
Well, this This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion from no gain.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Still going. It's a foot race. He goes out of bounds close to the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And it's a direct snap. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, I know it's difficult for the defense because they've got to be prepared for so many threats from this offense, but clearly this wide receiver is going to be a focal point of the game plan, whether they're throwing it to him or here, handing it to him in the run game.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure. Affected his throw that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down. Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Back to throw. It's Carr. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way for a pick 6. Touchdown, tied.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Mobley. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
That sack makes it second down and forever. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. Great cut there.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. That holding penalty makes it 1st and 20 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, not right through. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, There is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Using his legs, it's Young. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
It's a bit of a risky call with that field position to go for it on 4th down. I think it signals to the defense that every single short yardage, they better be ready to play. This offense likely going for it on 4th down.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Going with the old counter run here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Notre Dame. Breaks away to the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass. And that's going to bring out fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Washington. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage play.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this was always a pet peeve of mine as a quarterback when the play caller would give you a play action on 3rd and long. Who are you faking out? Nobody. Defense doesn't buy it. There's nowhere to go with the football, and he's got to hold it and take a sack.
Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They get him down after the return. Thought that interception could be enormous.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again, 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking ankles out there. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down here for this offense.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And on the carry, he's heading left. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you've got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and that's a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for some space. It's Mobley.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, look out. He's got open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. Play action pass and take a shot over the top.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll hand it off. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they trap him for a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, what we're seeing right here is the difference between throwing the football when you want to versus throwing the football when you have to. It's 3rd and long. The defense knows you're going to drop back and pass, and they've got their eyes all over the quarterback. He makes a poor decision, and they make him pay. Beautiful job by this secondary. They're able to attack the football and get the ball back for their offense.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking into the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once
makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
And it's incomplete. A little 1st down trickery doesn't work that time.
I just love to see it, Chris. Just when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw to the left. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
And the pressure's on. Gets rid of it on the move. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Rogers. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. You make the tackle at the 19, but now has a first down in the red zone. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Handoff to the single back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's past the marker and still going. And it works. The first down to the 35. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. To the air. It's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's set. And 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground. Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Ball handed off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. On the run, it's Hill. Running with purpose. They can't get him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. And now the running back's got it again. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Porter. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. To throw, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Bama. 6 could be a game changer. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. We've been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Caught over the middle. It's James. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Dropping back. It's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Direct snap. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Quick throw complete to the tight end. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got room to run. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. It's press coverage now from these DBs. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. Makes the catch and has space. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's another big play for this defense. And
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Hey, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is. And it was amazing to watch Kejuan Lacey take off last year. Like, he was at Missouri the year before, and you were kind of like, he's not that great of a player. All of a sudden, goes to Ole Miss, and you see the speeds, the long stride, the playmaking ability. This was an offense at Ole Miss that was built around him a year ago, and he's back, and I expect him to be fed and fed well.
That was almost picked off. What a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Right side, it's Washington. Brings into the open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Now here's Carr. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And last year to start the season, Notre Dame had everything except for maybe that quarterback spot. Now this year, It's no doubt about it, right? C.J. Carr is the dude, and he chose Notre Dame even though the family has the Michigan ties. But, Palmer, he showed last year throughout the season he grew and became a pretty dang good football player.
Yeah, and I think really at the end of last year, he was certainly playing well enough for them to reach the college football playoff. I think he is one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people look at this year's Notre Dame team and they say we are a legit national championship caliber team. You know Notre Dame's going to play defense with Marcus Freeman as the head coach. You know they're going to have playmakers at the skill spots, but C.J. Carr, he's going to be the key for them this season.
Hits inside, it's Williams. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Irish needing just inches for the first down. Plows his way ahead. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
This quarterback part of their running game. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Play action, C.J. Carr. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on field position.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. The 20. Then some, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Mobley. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Makes one man miss. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Lacy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Setting up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Turning it on. Past the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. It's a fumble.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Rebels offense is back on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 30. Smashes through the tackle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Swapped immediately. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The pitch. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Going with the counter play here. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for the edge. Runs through a tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Carr. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Play fake, Carr. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. To the back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. On the run, it's Young. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Here's Carr to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Looking for room straight ahead. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Trying to do it himself. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Carr. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Number 35, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll operate out of split backs. Quick give. It's Lacy. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Bush is ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Trying to get the corner. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
They're in the gun. Third down. Here's Carr. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Pulls it. He'll toss it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Lets it fly. Got his man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To the air, it's Carr. That one comes out hot down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
Man, that is just what this offense needed. The quarterback. He has a couple turnovers, throwing the ball to the other team. This ball, 50-50 ball, somebody needed to make a play to spark this offense. And never does it. Nice catch, nice job after the catch, and this offense has some momentum now.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Lacy.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Moves the pocket. It's Chambliss. Turns it upfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Under pressure. He gets away. There he got enough space. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the option. And he's in. Pounded his way in. Score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So an 82-yard drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide right, it's Osborne.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, it's Lacy. Shakes off the defender.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Keeps it himself. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Back to throw, it's Chambliss. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to run it with Frazier. And he's in! Touchdown, Ole Miss! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here come the Irish back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll move the tight end. Throwing, Carr. Spits it out to the back. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option, catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 2nd and long here. On the ground with the counter. Got the 1st down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
1st down here for the offense. Here's Carr to throw. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Carr. Got his man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Straight ahead. At the 40 and runs through another guy. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Rebels. He ran. To keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the edge. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Carr sends it downfield. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback keep. Could be an alley. The 30. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Tough run here. It's Lacy doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to him. Runs it into the house. On Reynolds. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance. One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the typically reliable Jordan Faison. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, This dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Play action, Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Carr from the gun on third down. Rushes on. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
You can't start a game any better on defense. You talk about wanting to be great on third down and wanting to create turnovers. They did both. On the first third down of the game, they get a pick.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The run inside. It's Hansen.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
He's running free down the middle. To the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Tosses it incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Give to the single back. He's stopped. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Look out! Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now caught, and he's got room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David right now in that last play, he had no chance.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Here come the Irish back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tight end now in motion. Making the adjustment on the play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That delay of game penalty pushes the offense back even closer to its own end zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Carr on play action. Gets rid of it.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's going to fire to the left. Goes high to pull it in. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense, is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the single back. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State's offense comes onto the field, ready to start the drive. Calls his own number. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sowell. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And a brand new era in Happy Valley. New head coach in Matt Campbell. Drew Allergon at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and lots of eyes on Rocco Beck. Did a lot of really good things during his time in Ames, Iowa, and He's now got to be able to take this Nittany Lion offense to the next level. Everyone that's watched this guy play knows he's got lots of ability, and he's going to get an opportunity to put that on display today.
Lots of ability, new environment, obviously familiarity with the coaching staff is good, but there's also something to all of those starts. You know, this guy has seen it all. He's been there. He's done that, right? Like, interested to see all the pieces that were brought with him, but you're right. New year, new system, new fans to get used to in a new place, but Rocco Becht's been a dude throughout his college career.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Nice move to keep running. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Out wide left, it's Sowell. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hits inside. It's Hansen. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the run, it's Hansen. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it over the middle. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Makes the grab in their space. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Throwing, Carr, flush to the left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Direct snap. Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iron. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the running wide open down the gut of the field. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays. The end zone for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Pass to 6. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the move, it's Osborne. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Dropping back, it's Carr. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Quick give. It's Osborne.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll move the tight end. churns into the pile. He gets it so line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
Well, if you were wondering whether or not this coaching staff believes in their offensive line, you now have your answer, because that's now the second time on the drive. They went for it on fourth down and then got it by handing it off.
Second and long here. Play action. Left side is Washington. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Oh, it happens again. Movement up front for the second straight play, and that'll back them up again. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll need a bunch on second down. Carr. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He'll run it. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Beck. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down inside the 45 at the 44. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass on second down. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A pick six.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running inside, it's Hansen. Nowhere to go. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Beck. Out wide left, it's Robinson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Right at the line. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. Hard running there. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
These corners going to give them some space. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rush right in his face. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Tight end now in motion. Back has it. Got enough for the first down. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but Third down.
Nice job.